Hello? Coming to you live. Someone else's house.
It seems like such a jump from last time that we played Humblewood. I had all my decorations behind me. Now it looks like I'm in a prison.
You are halfway through move. I mean,
I am.
a lot going on.
Of your mind, man.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow I have to finish the last of my packing for sure and go to a laundromat, so.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get all of your monitors down.
Yeah. I'm hoping we'll get at least our one last GKC session in this week. But I don't know why I feel like it's not going to happen.
I already thought I thought this was the week that you were not going to be able to, so that we were going to start
Next
the
week.
hiatus.
Next week is the week I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be at my parents'.
Gotcha. I'm awake.
I'm barely.
I'm a functional adult. No, I am not.
I'm drinking.
I could. I have margarita.
I have Kraken and Coke.
Oh, I could have made a whiskey sour. Next time.
There's always next time.
I could technically go do it now, but that requires getting up again, and I don't want to do that.
Right?
Well, for anyone who might be watching right now or in the future, hello. Welcome back to another edition of Humblewood's Heroes of Humble Origins. Welcome aboard.
It's mandatory that I make inhumane sounds every
It
time we
is.
go live.
It is. Does anyone want to start us off with a recap for inspiration?
Do I have
Let me
inspiration?
check. I don't even have my character sheet open to see if I have inspiration or not.
Let me see.
I don't remember much. I remember copying a book, sending a sending spell, and finding kids.
I'll
I don't have inspiration.
I think I had to use mine last time.
I think I gave mine someone last time, so we're all for it. Whoever wants to do it.
So the gist of what happened was we learned that children should not join gangs. Ramona's learning that the hard way. Long story short, he stayed away from this gang led by this fucking Udalati Dale motherfucker for too long, and so he kidnapped her siblings and has them held somewhere in a safe house until she does some fucking work for him. And she's having a bit of a crisis because now her surrogate mom Eliza's in danger, and she doesn't know who to trust. Took the party some convincing to get her to open up about what's going on. Surprise, surprise, Zenzi's actually took on a more sisterly role for once, even though she's been avoiding her family. Gerald kidnapped one of the bandits, took him back to the house, and that bro is just hanging out there unconscious, I think with a lion sitting on top of him. I don't remember what happened to the lion.
Send the line back to the house. He's probably sitting there outside the thing.
No, he's probably sitting on top of the bandit to make sure he doesn't move.
That, for my visual, is he's sitting right outside the closet. So the bandit gets out, he opens the door, just there's a lion sitting there, swishing his tail.
Anywho, Ramona is really worried about where her siblings might be. Zenzi's comes up with the idea of speaking to Speaker Avery to see if Speaker Avery could help, because Ramona was originally supposed to steal from her. and has actually been working aside Speaker Avery for a while to get close to her and to eventually steal from her. We take her to Speaker Avery. She fesses up to Speaker Avery what the whole plan was. Speaker Avery is not mad at her and is actually ready to help her locate her siblings. I think she did like a location spell or a divination
Locate
spell.
creature, I think.
Locate creature. And we got a ping that the twins and the baby sibling are somewhere down in the roots. Somewhere down there. I think Ramona stayed behind with Speaker Avery. No, did she come with us or did she stay at Speaker Avery's?
So both Ramona and Speaker Avery are with you because Speaker Avery is the one who is using the locate object spell to track down something that was on the kids. You guys ended up in the roots, in search of, and towards the edge of the roots, you realize that that's where the ping was, outside the city, and you guys, with the child and with Speaker Avery, headed out the door and are into the woods a little bit, and you found what looks to be abandoned, rundown shack.
Oh, and Red got shit-faced drunk the entire time. She's like 24/7 feeling tipsy because she ain't got time for this shit anymore. Poor
Red-
Changa is brand new to town. She has no idea what the fuck's going on. I think she has caught up with us, and she has been at the mansion for most of the time. She probably doesn't even know that there's a bandit tied up there or a lion. Showery did copy the ledger that the Udalali Dale imposter has. So she has records of all of his shady dealings. Gerald's wanting to give a copy to Speaker Conrad, but I can't remember if Speaker Conrad was available or not. We'll get back to him later. But yeah, we are trying to save some kids. And we managed to not stop by Sprinkles on the way out. And that is as much that is as much as my cranium is allowing me to remember.
That is perfect. Take your inspiration.
Fucking thank you, because I am depressed.
While we have Zinzi, Showery, Gerald, Avery, Gwendolyn, an army outside of the shack, we are actually going to jump up back into the boughs and the canopy to where Changa and Eliza are currently searching through the Alderheart to try and find the kids, as they have limited information themselves. You two have Zuri, who is the youngest of the children. She is 1 year old by Gerbine standards, which, if you were to put it in human years, I guess, is equivalent of about 4 or 5. She's very young. And you and Eliza have been asking around about the twins and to see if anyone has seen Ramona. Is there anything you would like to do?
There's so much of that I missed. Y'all all disappeared. Ugh. Oh, everyone's still frozen. Okay, that's awesome.
Oh no! Were you able to hear anything that I said or no?
I heard we will actually jump back up to, and then really glitchy, and then there was a lot of silence.
Fun. So
Yeah.
you Changa have been traveling with Eliza, trying to find the kids throughout the Alderheart. You have with her found Zuri. Zuri was staying at a classmate's house, thinking that she was getting a sleepover, but Eliza, in her state of worry, has collected said daughter and is now looking for the older twins and for Ramona, and has not had much luck. Is there anything you would like to do?
Well, I'm with her at this current moment,
Yes.
right?
Yes, you are.
Yes. Okay. Okay. We're in a mansion.
You guys are still wandering the roads of the Alderheart, but if you wanted to head back to the house, you can.
Okay. We're wandering. Awesome. Okay. Now I'm caught up. I'm just gonna try to console her to the best of my abilities. And be like, who am I? I'm sure that everything is going to be all right in just a bit of time, and we'll find everyone. It's only a matter of time.
I just, they're my kids. I want them home. I want them safe. I want to know what the hell is happening. I mean, why would you just be like, oh, we're having a sleepover, it's fine, and then Ramona's just wandered off, and I don't know where she is, and this is just concerning.
I understand. I do believe if I were to be in your situation, I would feel the same amount of disturbance that you are experiencing. I'm experiencing a different level of disturbance because these are not my children. But it will all be sorted in just a bit. If you would like, we can look around for a little longer and then head back to the house, and I can prepare you a lovely, calming beverage, be it tea or some kind of milky drink, or if you're more of like a watery kind of gal, whatever.
Make
And
a
we can just take some
persuasion
time
check.
to relax. Oh dear. Hang on, where'd my dice go? Oh, they're behind me.
This is amazing and I love it.
Okay. Nope, not launchpad. Nope. Okay,
I just love that it's two individuals who, when they get nervous, ramble, both walking down the street together.
Perfect storm. Okay. Persuasion?
Yes.
Sheesh! That's a 5.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that you're not trying to comfort her. It's not that you're not, doing your best. But she is still so anxious that she's not paying you any attention. She's just walking from house to house, asking if anyone had seen the twins, if anyone has seen Ramona. She's got the young one in her arms who every now and then just kind of goes and like pats her cheeks. She is just in mom mode.
Goodness. That poor woman. Well, what do you do when a mother has lost her children? What's the procedure for this? We have the kids with us?
You have one of the kids with you. The other 3, you don't know what's happened with them.
Okay.
After a few minutes, if you like, you can make a perception check.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Should probably try to chip in with this. Oh, 18 total.
18? All right. As you are wandering and you're trying to get Eliza to calm down and take some breaths, and you're struggling, and you look over towards where your mansion is, and there is a lion outside. And you watch it as it pushes the door open to the house and goes in. after it is followed by your friend Red.
Sir, are you there?
What?
Did you see them? Is it where? She's just
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. No, someone came into the house, and I have no idea what it is.
I'm sorry?
Something went into the house. Sort of your appearance, but rounder and... Hang on. Is this a male lion or a female lion?
It is a male lion.
Awesome. So then I will say, and sort of bushy around. But just on the head. And
You watch the young, tiny little Gerbine in her arms go, I saw it too. It was a lion.
is that what that is?
Yeah. It was so cool.
Are they dangerous?
Eliza, hold on, I want to see if she... Did Eliza ever see the lion? I think so. Well, they normally quite, but, okay. And she just starts walking towards the mansion.
Oh, okay.
I think your friends have had a friend lion before, and I'm not really sure, but maybe it can help us.
Perhaps it was just followed by my fox friend. So I'm sure it couldn't be that bad.
Red? You saw Red?
Yes, I did.
She starts walking faster to the house.
I'm just gonna chase after her, man.
Okay.
Get them all on the mission.
You go into the house and you watch the tail end of a lion go up the stairs and out of sight. And Red is in the foyer where you are and turns around and sees you and goes, ah, there you are. We found Ramona. She's all right.
Oh, that's good.
You hear Eliza go, You found Ramona. Where is she? Where are they? Where are all of them? And Red just kind of, calm down. She's all right. She's with the others. They're looking for the twins. They've been taken.
Oh dear.
And pulls out a bottle and goes, here, have this.
Oh, I'm not quite sure that Eliza does that.
Eliza takes the bottle.
Oh. Okay.
Has a little bit of it. Oh, yes, that's Gerald's friend from his bag. It's not going to eat you.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. That's my concern. I have a feeling that less creatures in this world would eat me than my natural instincts tell me, but that's better safe than sorry. So he's here because
Gerald sent him along. Apparently there's a thug in a closet. And walks up after the lion. Even Eliza just kind of looks up and goes, what?
That sounds like the name of a club.
Well, dear. Well, at least Ramona has been found, so that's good. That's
That's
wonderful.
good. That's good. Why is there someone in a closet?
I
Do you
need to
want,
make
do
a
you want to
jingle.
go see who is in
I
the
need to make
closet?
a jingle and play it whenever Gerald does something ridiculous. Gerald did a kidnapping. Da-da-da.
What were you saying, Changa?
I just said, do you want to go see who's in the closet?
I think I'm gonna. And she just kind of like pats the head of the very small child. I think we're just going to wait here. I'll leave that to you.
Right. Would you like anything and any sort of food or some nice relaxing
No,
beverage?
thank you. We'll be all right. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
I'll just wait here until they come back with my children.
Okay. And they must be arriving very shortly. I've no doubt that once they return, they will have required all of your children, and you will all be together very soon. I have no doubt about it.
Make another persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, advance! Oh, yay!
She has a lot of faith in you guys. Is that a natural 20?
It is a natural 20. But the problem is, I have -1 or -1 on persuasion.
So it's still a 19 off of a natural 20. You watch as she visibly seems to relax. And just kind of, she's just like stroking Zuri's head and back, and kind of looks at you and goes, "Okay, we'll wait here. Thank you."
Of course. And if you need anything at all, I will be right here, ready for whatever you need.
Okay.
I'm going to look at the person in the closet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see who's in the closet.
All right. We will come back to that. Let us jump to outside of the abandoned-looking shack with everybody else. You all have arrived. You snuck over. I remember that. You guys rolled stealth to the outside of this shack. It's still about 15 feet in front of you.
I don't remember rolling stealth.
I vaguely remember it.
I'll take what you say.
It was like the last thing we did before we actually got to the show.
Mm-hmm.
I will take what the DM says, because I'm exhausted.
What would you like to do?
I want to try to peek through any cracks or crevices to see if I can see inside.
Make a perception check.
Hehe. Digital dice tonight, bitches. This can go great. This went very great.
Ooh,
19.
19, all right.
Holy fuck.
You go up to this old, tiny shack-looking building, and there is a window there that you're able to get up to. It's broken in a couple places and dirty and not the best, but you are able to peer in to the room through that window, and you see a couple different rough looking corvums and a Mopok all sitting at one table. Looks like they're playing a game of cards. You can see there's like a split where the floor goes from like wood floors to stone, and over on the other side there is a hedge sitting over there, half falling asleep in his chair. You can see another small walled area. Looks like it could possibly be like a room or storage in this small room. And in the very center of the room, huddled together, and looking around very scared, you see Glennis and Finn. You also notice at a nearby table a rather large, bulky looking Gallus with, white feathers, a big crest. If anyone here has ever followed Useless Farms on TikTok and know about her rooster that continuously attacks and bites her, that.
I do not follow that person, sorry.
That's okay. I will send you the videos of this fucking rooster. He's such an asshole.
I know the dumbass llama she has.
Yep, she's got Michael.
Michael.
You sweet, sweet boy.
He doesn't have a clue behind those eyes.
She also has an emu named Karen.
Oh yeah, I've seen the emu. That's a fucking raptor.
And another emu named Stanley, but he's a sweetheart and cuddles in her lap.
Aww.
But yes. So that is all that you can see in this room.
Does Zinzi share this with the group?
Sorry, I'm multitasking.
Oh, you're
That's
fine.
okay. Because
Yes, she would share it with the group.
cool. Hearing that from Zinzi's, Shaori would also like to take a look because she would like to try and do a read thoughts on the big name dude.
Make
I have a question. Who the fuck took my sleep powder?
You had it. You
No,
used
somebody
it.
took it away from me after I snorted it. Who took
Then
it?
Don't
that would be
remember.
Gwen.
Was it Gwen?
Damn it! I won't be able to use it then. Okay.
I mean,
Gwen
I didn't.
is with you guys.
Yeah.
I want to steal my sleep powder back.
Make a
I,
sleight
mean, I
of
don't
hand
remember
check.
it being stolen.
And yeah, that sounds familiar now. While you were
Oh, yeah?
out,
Okay.
Showery.
16.
16?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Showery, make a perception check. You fucking have it. I rolled
yeah.
so low for Gwen.
I
It's
have
yours.
a plan for this stuff.
That's 12.
I'm totally not going to try to pocket stand into Oodalali Dale.
16 plus, you said perception?
Yep.
Modified 20.
All right, you see what they see, so you do have a sight on the Gallus, the Corvums, the Mopok, and the Hedge.
Okay. So the big white Gallus was the one in the middle, kind of hovering over the kids.
He's actually not over the kids. The kids are just in the center of the room.
Okay.
It looks like they're too terrified to go anywhere. That they're trying to be brave. It's not going well.
Okay.
The Gallus looks like he's actually really near the window.
Okay.
He is sitting at a desk at the window, he's kind of like off to he's like right by the window off to the right.
Okay. Does he appear to be like the one in charge? Maybe?
Make an intelligence check.
I can do that. Intelligence is +2. That's a 15.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one who's doing any work here. You got the three who are playing a card game. You got the other one who's just kind of shooting the shit in a corner. He's actually over a desk and counting out money. Like he's doing something.
Suspicions confirmed. All right. I'm going to use my first channel divinity of the day, I think, and do read thoughts. As an action, you can channel your divinity, choose one creature that you can see within 60 feet. That creature must make a wisdom saving throw of 15. On success, you can't use this feature on it again until I finish a long rest. On a failure, if he rolls below a 15, I can read its surface thoughts while within 60 feet of it for a minute. And I can also cast suggestion as an action on the target without expending a spell slot.
Okay. And it's not detect thoughts, it's read thoughts, a totally different spell.
Read thoughts.
Cool.
Channel knowledge cleric.
That's a natural 20.
Oof.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
That's okay.
Does
I
he
can't
know
use
that
it
you
again.
pried into his mind? Does it say anything about that?
No, it just on a success, you can't use this feature on it again until you finish a long rest. That's all it says.
Fuck it, make an Arcana check to see if you got if he's able to avoid detecting
Arcana?
that.
That's a natural 20 plus 8.
Oh, yeah, he
How
has
many
no
fucking
fucking clue.
natural 20s has that been already?
Two. Right in a row.
Yeah.
3 total, I think. We got one.
Oh, that's right, Chunga got one too, so it's 3.
Oh yeah, but hers got downgraded to a 19.
It's still a natural 20.
It's still a natural 20.
Yeah. That's why I just didn't
What the fuck
stick.
is going on?
These are dice that normally hate me too, so that's why I used them.
Nice. All right. So what was that roll for? I'm sorry.
Arcana, just to see if he was able to detect it at all, and with that
okay.
Arcana, no, he has no idea that you tried.
I'm still in the clear. Cool.
Yeah.
I back away. Well, shit, that didn't work. I tried to read his thoughts,
Gerald
but he
kind of
blocked me.
just like taps his fingers together. I have a plan. I know, not the most confident words, but I have a plan.
Is that the same thing you said before you ran in headfirst by yourself?
No, I specifically did
And
not
I'm
have a
not.
fucking plan.
I'm not sure if I should trust you at the moment still, because you ran in headfirst by yourself.
Well, my plan is to make it look like I'm doing that again, but not busting in looking for a fight.
So your plan is just to be an idiot again.
My plan is to be bait. I have something he wants, which is the book. I also have something the rest of them want, which is money. If I can bullshit them long enough to give you all an opening to take out whoever decides they would rather not take the money and leave, and I'm kind of trying to mitigate numbers here. If I can bribe some of them to just fuck off with some money, that would be in their best interest. Also, I really want to rub it in his face that I stole his book. But if things go south...
Are you sure this is a matter of rescuing the kids or a matter of rubbing your pride in this guy's face?
As long as he's distracted, the kids are safe.
You don't know that.
Well, I know
None
people
of us know anything. None of us know if inside there is booby-trapped when we walk in.
Well, they wouldn't be... I'd bet on anywhere except where he's sitting to be booby-trapped, completely honest.
And you just want to run in and cause a distraction.
Well, it's about the only plan I currently have, aside from us all busting in there and trying to raid.
To quote Yelena Belov, well, your plan sucks.
Well, it's the best plan I've got at the moment.
So, going off of that, distraction causing, I have something that might cause a sound up to 120 feet away, so if I can maybe spot something in the back of the room or in like the other room, maybe use that, see if they'll go in there to investigate. At least then it's not us all barging in or you barging in, and then they know there's danger.
Zinzi's is gonna look to Speaker Avery and Ramona. Do you have any ideas?
Ramona is just very nervously watching this. Like, I don't know. He's really strong. I don't know if you want to just run in or if...
I mean, Gerald seems like he's totally down to do that again if he wants to.
I just want them back.
The entire distraction is so that they're distracted and focused on me. If things go badly, our friends, my faithful compatriots, can go in there and get all hell while we have them all occupied. You and Speaker Avery grab the twins and run.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
That certainly works for me, if that's what you require. That's Speaker Avery.
You have any way of making quick getaways, Speaker Avery?
Let me look through her spell list. She
That's
pulls
what
out
Shelby's doing.
She pulls out her spell tome for a moment. While I don't have anything currently that could help speed you up, I do have...
I'm not talking about speeding us up. I'm talking about you and the kids getting away safely and quickly.
Well, I can...
I don't need to be sped up. I think I have super speed with my boots.
That certainly sounds
Cough, cough. Zinzi's wants to know if this bitch can teleport.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Granted,
if she can't, she's gonna call her a useless dove.
I mean, granted, as a DM, you can just have her have a thing that lets her teleport back to the tower.
She...
Like a politician panic button. She just presses the button. She and anyone standing right next to her are back in her house.
I don't even know if that was an option for her yet.
I mean, I've got suggestion and
Oh, she
command,
has that.
but I don't. That's not.
Well, my whole idea is, Zinzi's gonna speak to the group as Speaker Avery's looking through her tome. My whole idea is if Speaker Avery can snap herself and the kids out very quickly, we don't have to worry about any of them being in the line of danger if we have to take these guys on.
Yeah.
If she's able to just snap her fingers and they head back into town, they'll be safe and in her protection while we take care of little Ellie dipshit in there.
That would be the best way to go, for sure.
I like that.
You're not allowed to use it. I coined that term. I'm going to patent it, trademark it. It is my term. You're not allowed to exploit it for profit.
But I like it. No, I'm
Alex is just like, what the fuck, Paige?
No, that's all yours.
Yes, no profiteering or racketeering around me.
Well, hopefully after this there won't be any more racketeering. That would be great, wouldn't it?
There will definitely not be.
So
Not rest until it is gone.
While I do have a quick means of escape, it only allows me and one other person to use it at a time. However, I do have plenty of other spells at this moment that might be quite useful if that's what you require.
How many kids are in there? 2?
There's 2, and then there's Ramona.
we can at least get the twins to the door where Ramona will be. He looks at Ramona. Well, Ramona will be. You're not going in there. Very important to look if you're not going the fuck in there. We get the twins to the door. They run. You run after them. It's just a matter of getting positioning right. I'll try and get myself as close to the center of the room, near the kids, to give them as clear an exit as I can. Oh. Deserves that loosens up like. Oh.
Lindsay just gets her pistols ready and is thinking in the back of her head, well, we have no plan, so I guess it's just doot time.
Yes. I'll you my best to bullshit my way through this.
Hey.
If things go down, shoot away.
Let me try one more thing through the window.
By all means.
Right before we decide to go in, I can try and command the big guy to flee. That might set everybody off on a distraction. Like, what the hell's wrong with that guy? And go follow him. That might be just enough time to get kids out, and then we can take care of what's in. Do we want to give that a shot?
Well, let's try.
I mean, you guys get ready to go in. I'll do this, and if it doesn't work, then you go.
I will follow your lead.
Wait, Speaker Avery, you said you had some spells you could cast right now?
I have many spells that might prove useful.
Like what?
Well, I can easily conjure a sphere of water that's about 5 feet around and use it to remove those from its way. I have something similar of a more acidic nature.
Oh. Okay, so speaking of prep, I can bless us. That'll give us a D4. And I just realized I can also cast command at a higher level to affect more creatures. I can affect up to 3 at once, if we want to go with this plan.
I can also hold one plate in place. Sorry.
Meanwhile, Zinzi's just here with her non-magical ass.
I can also help stop one of them from misbehaving if we need.
Might want to save that for the big guy.
Yeah, just in case.
I can certainly try.
Most of the magic I have on hand at the moment is more fighty. Could certainly make them regret deciding to fight us, but...
I mean, I have the... Go ahead.
This might be our best plan. What were you saying, Dizzy?
I mean, all I have is this bag of coma powder. I think I got 3 more uses out of it. I can just try to pocket coma people as I walk in. It only knocks them out for a couple hours. Longer if you snort it.
I'm sorry, a powder that puts people to sleep?
We don't have time to unpack all of that at the moment.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah, I almost died for it. Because I got the bag of powder during that fight that Frey almost killed me.
No. It's bad.
We got there during the raid, yeah.
Zinzi's, make an intelligence check real quick.
I'm not that smart.
There are 4 of us going inside, though, right?
Okay, I guess I'm smart. 19.
19?
Thanks.
19. When you looked in the window, you could see where most of them were.
Mm-hmm.
In that cracked, broken window that Tommen was right next to.
I'm gonna look at the group, look at the crack in the window, look at my bag. I think I have a better way to cause a distraction.
Showery does the Jack Nicholson nod.
I'm gonna creep up to the window.
Wait. I bless us. Avery,
so
me, Gerald, and Zizzy's.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
You do
my
that.
sleep powder is going to be a saving throw for them. So, but it's a D4 when I do attack rolls and stuff, right?
And saves.
And saves. Okay.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So I'll go up to the crack in the window. I sprinkle out the amount of 1 use of powder in my hand.
What's the DC?
DC is...
It's 15? Is it?
It's 17.
17?
Con save. Does this count as a surprise because he doesn't see it coming?
That's why I rolled it with disadvantage. And it's a con save?
Yeah.
Use... And it goes into the window, hits him in his face, and he... He's out.
Okay.
I am a little angry at myself for making that connection. I was like, oh fuck, I said the window's cracked and broken. They can do this.
There's three people playing cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to command them to flee.
Okay, through the window next to Zinzi's.
Yes, that worked. I'm just going.
I'm gonna quickly dodge out of the way as Shari does this.
Okay, we're just gonna treat this like a surprise round.
Okay.
Which I also have to let
This is
Gwendolyn.
why you don't give me details of what the window looks like. Because then I get ideas.
I love it so much.
Alright, I have 2 uses left on my coma powder now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a wisdom save of 15 that each of them have to make.
That's 2 fails, it looks like.
Actually, I thought that was a 6. It's a 16.
Okay, that saves.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
They're playing a peaceful game. They hear a coughing fit behind. They're like, what? And one of them gets up from the table and fucking books it to the other side of the room where there's another door. And the other 2 are just in the chaos like, what the fuck is happening?
Are they the last 2 in there?
5. I gotta move them. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh shit, I need to get the map open
He's
so I
made
can see
it
this.
to the door. I will... Actually, now that you guys are here, let me put you on the map so you guys can see.
Shellery whispers, Gerald, go, go, go!
We'll let Sarah do that real quick.
I just wanted to get the whisper in.
Yeah, it's all good.
Alright. We're gonna... You're gone. Go. You're not here. Go away. Oh my god. It won't let me remove Obsidian from the board. Go away, Obsidian. You haven't been in this campaign in forever. And Changa is not there at the moment. And we have... I'm not putting a Ramona out because...
Use obsidian.
That's a fair point. I could just do that. And we need... Where are you? Speaker Alea. Or Speaker Avery. Thinking the wrong frickin' person. Here we go. Alright, Alright, so the map is now up. You guys are able to see where you are on it. Shari and Zinzi's, that is the window. That is where Old Tommen is knocked out. This is the thug over by the back door is the one who's fucking booked it.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 at the table. There's 1 more over in the far corner. And he's quite a distance from you guys. And you cannot see behind a particular wall. Are you guys able to see everything okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into combat, I would like to click my boots of speed.
Okay.
mark off another minute from them because I'm only going to use them for this combat. So I have 8 minutes left on these.
Okay.
All
So
right.
Gerald will enter the room with surprising the two gentlemen who were playing cards. Hello, lads.
All right.
You missed
So
me.
you actually have to walk around a bit to do that, because the door is there. So that's you just entering the door. To say
Well,
that.
I can't see it because I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. I'll send a picture.
Cool.
There you go. It should be coming through now. And as I'm looking at my list of photos, I'm seeing a rather entertaining picture of one of my coworkers from earlier today.
Okay, so we got a thug there, and 2 dogs.
Those you guys cannot see because they are behind a wall in a separate room.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I have entered the room. So hands up. Hello, lads. Look, I know you've got orders to get ugly if we show up. I'm going to offer you a one-time offer. He slowly reaches the back into his cloak and takes out the giant bag of gold from Tommen's desk. I found this very hefty sack of gold from your sleepy friend over there. I also found his great big book.
That's your action in this surprise round.
Yeah, I'm basically offering them. I will take some money and fuck off.
Yeah, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh well.
Y'all just fucked up their house, and now you're walking in like, here, have some money. Like,
I never said it was a good plan. Persuasion. Cool. Okay. There it is.
Gerald, tell us both of your rolls, please.
Okay. Roll number 1 is a 14 on the die, which would be a dirty 20. So hopefully it won't get too much worse. And the second roll is a 13 on the die, so 19.
okay.
See.
All right. I didn't know if you were going to do something showery, so I was waiting.
I was thinking if he rolled a nice number and then a really low number, I was going to change the low number to a natural 20.
Gotcha.
To be able to use the high number.
So 2 of them, the 2 playing cards, kind of look around and relax a bit. The other guy in the back corner, it looks at the other 2 and goes, "What the fuck?" and starts reaching for the door handle to the other room. But that is your surprise turn. Just so you know, he rolled a natural 20.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, and then we have Gwen, who's just going to... She's going to use her movement to get up to the door, and so is Speaker Avery, but she's digging back a little bit because she's got a child following her. Alright, everybody, roll initiative.
I like how my distractor was, "Hey there, who wants some money?"
That went well. Sarah, I think you're able to see what my initiative is.
I didn't. I must not have had it up. What was it?
12. Alright, I'm trying to search for something.
Um, 18 for mine.
Alright. Gerald had 18. Cinzy's had 12. Gwen has a +0 to her initiative. Interesting. Showery, what did you get?
15.
15?
Yes.
Alright. And Speaker Avery rolled 2. Amazing. Oh my god. Alright. With an initiative of a natural fucking 20, we have the thugs.
Of course.
Thug 2 and 3 are just kind of looking around nervously as you've just offered them a shit ton of money, but they're scared of their boss, and the other one just yelled at them. So they're just kind of waiting to see what happens. That guy by the window, how long does the command to flee last? Is it just one round?
Let me recheck it. And one round.
One round?
And
Okay.
Flee just says, spends its turn moving away from you at the fastest available means. That's all it says. And it's one round.
So he basically got to the door and then was like, what am I doing? And has turned around and he's not really doing anything. Thug 4, who got the natural 20, is going to walk over to the door off of that little room, 5'10", and use the action to open it and step back. And you all can now hear the sounds of very angry dogs barking.
Lovely.
As he says, "Sick 'em!" But that is his turn. So next we are up to Gerald.
Okay, so for my action, I'm gonna move in so that I am in line of sight of the guy who opened the door.
Okay. I mean, he didn't move far. You're still in line of sight. You don't have to go anywhere to do that.
I'm kind of moving somewhat like between him and the other two thugs. And I am going to... Why not? I'm going to use Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
So, essentially, I create an illusion only he can see that can actually damage him in just like 1d6, but the illusion can actually damage him. I'm going to make him think those dogs are attacking him.
All right. What does he have to roll?
That is a 14 intelligence save.
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
They are not the most intelligent. He rolled a 13 on the dice, but he has a +0.
So he does not pass. He missed it by 1. Okay, so he's going to take, since he thinks the dogs are actively attacking him, he's going to take 1d6 of psychic damage.
Okay.
That is a whole 4. So each dog bites him. It's 2. That's gonna. And if this is my bonus action, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to reach into the bag and toss the 2 guards it's just gold coins and jewels that Tommen's been hoarding off. It's take it and fuck off, please.
Make another persuasion check with disadvantage because of the situation.
Okay. And as before, you would like, Shower, you would like me to tell you what I get?
I'm sorry, say that again?
As before, you would like me to tell you what I get?
Nah, it was just for that one.
Okay. Why do you have to be on disadvantage?
Right?
It was a 19. The first roll was a 19.
Okay.
Because you guys have popped in attacking them.
Why.
Okay,
so
saying.
Before he even rolls his second roll, then I'm gonna make that check.
I'm more asking why the 19 decided to show up on when I had to roll his advantage.
Well, hey, now that you said it, Shelry's gonna do it.
The other one was for the record. The other one was a 16. That would still be 22.
And then are you still giving up that natural 20 or no?
Should I, Gerald? No.
No,
right. Yeah, I wasn't going to at the beginning, so yeah. No.
All right, 22.
I kind of want you to hold on to it for a save.
I know. I can't use it as a save.
Oh no, yeah.
It has to be a check or an attack.
Some sort of a check. Yeah.
Okay. They made their rolls and they kind of look towards the money, but they don't seem to be making any aggressive actions.
That's a stop.
Until their turn, you don't know what that could mean, seeing as this is all happening within 6 seconds.
Yeah, he's just kind of throwing it that they could take it and fuck off. But, yeah, that is my turn.
All right, Shari, you are over at the window next to Zinzi's.
All right.
What would you like to do?
So Gerald was only speaking to the 2 thugs at the table, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the ones who actually looked like they considered it for a minute.
Okay. So my action is to cast Toll the Dead on the thug that fled.
Okay.
I can't remember if that's an attack or a save.
I think it's a save.
It's Wisdom save 15. It's 2d8.
No.
He did not. Okay. 8 total damage. Yeah, I don't get plus. Do I get? No, that's yeah.
So he bolts across the room, grabs the door handle, looks around like, "The fuck am I doing?" and goes to turn, and just you hear this echoing bell, and he grabs his head and his ear canals, because he's a fucking crow, begin to bleed.
All right. And for my bonus action, I can see the children, correct?
What was that? I couldn't hear.
I can see the children, correct, through the window I'm at?
Yes.
I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon in the form of a giant, round shield with razor blades sticking out the side. That's my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it in front of them, facing towards the 2 thugs, but I'm not going to do anything with it. It is a shield in front of one of the children.
Okay. All right. Stylistically, rule of fun. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. That's my turn.
Right.
You want to say Changa is at the house right now, just being like, and I'm spinning like the ballerina. As we're that Nicki Minaj audio, that's just the. I can't even mimic it because it's so fast, and then it cuts to her, and she's just like.
All right, next is Gwen's turn. Gwen is just going to run into the room. 5. Gwen, move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and she's going to stand next to the kiddos. And she's going to hold her attack until she figures out what's happening. She is holding her little spiny spines. Oh, she's holding a particular spell. Changed my mind. I like that. That sounds awesome.
So I forgot about the movement action. Can I do a quick move?
Sure.
Thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, that's it.
All right, that's your turn. Yep. Zinzies, it is now your turn. You are outside the window alone now.
I'm super fast and I can jump.
Yup.
I would like to SWAT team jump through the window and do a roll landing into the room.
Do you want to make this acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
All right, roll me acrobatics.
Is this my action?
No. Okay. This is flair.
And you would get a D4 to that.
I'm gonna fucking need it. I rolled a 14 plus 1, 15.
15? All right. You pop up, tucking your legs just in under you.
Let me try and leap right over Tommen.
Like, this is full out, guns at the ready, jump in the window, and you just, huzzah! I would say, because it's a glass window, you're gonna just take 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
If you rolled higher, I would have said none, because then you could have duck and rolled with it, but you still rolled really high. And you are on the table, right inside that window, with old Tommen right in front of you, passed out on said table.
Yeah, I have my flintlock trumpet and my revolver out.
Yep.
Because I'll have to reload both at the end of my turn. Gonna shoot at the thug. The thug that's like near the door there.
The one near the back door? Thug 1? Okay.
Yeah, Thug 1. I'm gonna shoot at him with the flintlock trumpet first, and then with the revolver next.
Okay.
That's an 18 plus 6. 24.
How would you like to take him out? That's exactly the number of hit points he had left.
No, that's just the roll.
Oh, that hits.
Which is gonna be 1d10 plus 3.
I got all excited.
Well, I rolled minimum damage, 4 points of doot.
All right.
But then I flip out the revolver and I shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9, but I have the bless. So a d4. Hey, 13.
That hits.
All right. Motherfucker's gonna take 2d8 plus 3 piercing damage. That is 12 points of piercing damage.
Ow. This poor bastard is playing a card game. Gets up, runs to the door, turns the door handle, wonders what the fuck am I doing? Goes to turn around, gets his bell rung. His ears are now bleeding, and then he gets shot in the back shoulder and another one right in his gut. And he's just like, ah! Like it went through his back and out the front.
So here's the deal. It's my bonus action to reload. And action surge requires no action.
Yeah, it's correct.
I'm gonna reload my guns in action surge. And I'm gonna try to shoot this guy again.
Okay.
Alright, so I shoot with the flintlock trumpet first.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god, a 24 again!
That hits.
That's 1d10 plus 3. That is 7 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Are
Is
your
it
boots?
standing?
Barely. Fucking barely.
I'm gonna try to mice him in them with the revolver. Just look at the door. Just look at the door, Lenny. Oh god, let's see if I can do this. 14. Watch this. 6 points of damage.
Gets up from his game, runs to the door, asks himself, what the fuck am I doing? Goes to turn around, ears start ringing as a giant bell goes off, takes a bullet to the scapula, to the back, turns around, takes another one right to the chest, is leaning over with blood dripping out of his beak, and then the last one just goes right between the eyes. And he is fucking down. This guy did
So I
not.
can't reload until my next turn, but that is my turn.
This is where Gerald comes in with the intimidation. Do you want to be like your friend?
I need someone
I mean,
to
absolutely.
clip
It's like-
that.
Let us not forget, I am vibrating on the next dimension right now because of my boot.
So, do they just increase your speed, or is it a boots of haste?
It's just boots of speed,
Okay.
but as a flavor effect, they make me vibrate because I'm so tiny.
Mhm.
Awesome.
You're just watching my fur go.
Like a toddler who got into their mother's drawer, okay? I really need someone to clip the description, though, of this poor man's demise.
Yeah, like as the guy just like gets like shot to shit. Gerald
That is
just
my
like,
turn. I can't reload until my next turn. This is fine.
Are you staying on the table?
I am staying on the table just in
Okay.
case Oodle Lolly fuckface wakes up
Okay.
so I can punt him with my boot.
Amazing. Next up is Tommen's turn. And he hasn't taken any damage yet, so he does not get to make any save. So, after that, it is Speaker Avery's turn. Speaker Avery turns to the child and goes, "Wait here, please." And just goes into the room. Sees the one who's freaking out in the corner. Points a finger. And casts Hold Monster. Get in the tower, please. He's flailing, he's freaking out as he's being attacked and mauled by these dogs, and just... Ah! And he's just fucking stuck. And she just calmly moves out of the way of the door. And waits. She just folds her hands back in front of her and is just waiting. And that's her turn.
I will say that particular guy, among his other problems, there's a lot of good side. On his turn, he gets to make another intelligence check to see if he thinks the dogs are real, though he may have other priorities right now. On his turn, he checks to see if the dogs are real with another int check.
It is now the Mastiff's turn. The first Mastiff is going to come out. They have a movement of... I didn't want to see the picture bigger. I promise you, that's not what I clicked. 40 feet. And they are on a 5, 10. That's a D6. Yeah, okay. So the first one is going to leap. He's going to charge out of the room, and seeing the first creature that it sees is going to make a bite attack at Gerald. Does a 14 hit?
I don't think so. Let's see. No.
Alright, so he lunges at you, and you just kind of sidestep, and he skids on the ground and turns around and is just growling at you. So for flavor, I'll say he went 5, 10, 15, 20, and is now turned around looking at you. The other one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 is going to make a bite attack at Gwen. Because that's the number I rolled, and it's not going to hit because that's a 3 on the dice. I just... Why do you behave for them and not for me? I am your master. Yeah, and is now squaring off with Gwen. So that is the turn of the 2 Mastiffs. Back to the top of the round, we have... the thugs. The one is in the corner, freaking out, frozen in place. Rolled a natural 1 on his save. So no, he's stuck.
So that's you roll the which save? Because he has a int save for the illusion, and the whatever save it is for the old person.
Oh, once it was a natural 1, I'm just like, it's for both.
Oh, so
it's a natural 1. He got double fucked. I was gonna have it for the illusion, but it was a natural fucking 1. It's for both.
yeah. That's another 6 psychic damage. Those dogs are fucking him up, and he can't move. He must be terrified. All in his head. It's the fucked up part. He's only hurting himself.
Yep. Anyone watching him, this is like some supernatural shit where he's just sitting there and you're just watching like slices get drawn across his fur. Yeah. Thug 2 and 3. Look at all the chaos. Look at you, Gerald. Look at the gold in the ground and go, you know, I never liked this job. I'm good. That's okay. And the one is going to grab the gold, and they're going to hazardly watching you guys make their way to the door.
Standing outside the door like this, just glaring. And I point to the left. Go.
10, 15, 20, 25. He does get into your range as he's walking out, Showery. if you want an opportunity attack.
No, I'm not going to opportunity attack if they're leaving.
Okay. 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Way. There we go. And the other guy's going to do the same. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. All right, that is the end of their turns. Unless, Shaori, did you want to hit the other guy?
Nope, I'm just pointing.
Okay. All right. Gerald, it is now your turn.
Unmute.
You're muted.
I
I had to say it louder. So
I know. Like, wait a minute. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I mean, so slightly pleased that they took his advice and ran. It was like, yeah, it's probably a good idea. Get the big old doggo here. Well, Mr. Doggo, looks like I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I need to keep concentration on that. We're just gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna dissonant whispers the dog. Maybe he will fuck up as well. We're gonna listen whispers him at level 2.
Okay.
Yeah, second level. As a 14 whiz save.
11.
That's a no. So not only will he be taking 46 damage, he will have to run away from me as far as he possibly can. That as part of his action, he will when his action comes up, he will have to use it to run 40 feet away from me. So that is 18 psychic damage.
Yeah, he's not running anywhere.
Oh, he just flopped down like. Oh.
Yeah, he does that high-pitched yip that dogs do, and like slowly collapses over.
It's like just zapped him right in the brain. Like, I hit the off button. Okay, that's that. For my bonus action, I'm going to move over to Zinzi's and hand her a pair of manacles. But that she can
what's your movement?
My movement is 35.
All right, you're not gonna get that far.
Oh.
I have rope. It's fine.
It's a big room.
Yeah, it's a big. He'll move the 35 feet. Hopefully not squirreling into the other dog's aggro range and toss her the manacles. Let the officer arrest the criminal.
You know, for flavor, I'll say yeah, you're able to toss it, and she's able to catch it pretty easily.
I don't have the keys to these.
Huh?
Do you give me the keys to these as well?
They're stored in the manacles.
I don't know that.
Yeah, no, the keys are the key. The keys with it. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I was just gonna tie him up with rope, but alright.
Okay, no los dos.
I don't know what to say. So he grabbed a pair earlier for this exact purpose. You can still tie him up. He just also has to have him if you want him. That's my turn.
All right, Showery, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I am going to go 15 up to there. And then I'm going to move my shield up over the kid and place it there. No, I don't want to do that. And then when I move my shield up there, I'm going to attack with it.
Okay. Captain America, this bitch.
Yeah, right? Spiritual weapon is a +7. 16 plus 7 is 23, I think.
That
hit?
hits. That hits. That definitely hits.
All right, so it takes 1d8 plus 4, 7, 4 is 11 points of damage to the doggo. And then I am going to toll the dead, the held person, up in the top left. And he needs to make a Wisdom 15 save, or take 2d12 damage.
Wisdom 15.
Yes.
Because he's super held, I'm rolling him disadvantage.
Whoops.
But that's still a 17 on the dice.
Darn. Okay.
And what was the damage on the Mastiff again?
11.
That's a dead dog.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case,
PETA has entered the chat.
25, 30. I'm gonna go here. That's my full movement and my turn.
Does anything happen to the thug after? Does he take half damage?
No, it's a save or suck. It's a cantrip.
Okay. All right. Couldn't remember. Hold on one second.
It's all good.
That's better. My ears were itchy because earbud and new gauge size.
Oh, nice.
I am bringing them up. Alright, that brings it to Gwen's turn. Gwen is going to ice knife the dog.
I thought the doggo died.
Nope, the doggo did die. I forgot to take him off the map. You're right.
Can he ice knife the thug?
She will ice knife the thug. There we go.
That thug is having the worst day.
She does not ice knife the dog because I used the digital dice and rolled a 1.
It's now a 20.
The attack is now a 20 on the thug?
Yeah, natural 20.
Natural fucking 20.
How that?
These people.
That in one night.
Well, to be fair, that was me swapping one of the dice into a natural 20.
But I rolled at least 2.
I rolled 1.
I'm thinking, I don't know if you told us when you did or not. Every time, because you've been rolling you've been rolling pretty high tonight. Oh, you rolled a lot of damage, didn't you? You crit because there's a nat 20.
It was a natural 20, and then you double the dice, which rolled a 9. So 18 points of damage on Thug 4.
Sub-Zero.
He is looking fucked.
Oh, that didn't kill him.
Oh my god! And when it's his turn, he has to. If he dies to imaginary dogs, I'm gonna be kind of sad.
I am so happy about all of this. Zinzies, you're on the table. You do have line of sight to the thug in the corner, if you so choose.
I blow into the trumpet to reload it.
You just hear do 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 do. Pop.
Very dissonant. My heart will go on playing. I will attempt to.
Gerald's standing nearby, just rubbing his temples, like, "Oh, she's hitting every wrong." But I get what
I do it on purpose to piss Gerald off.
just like.
Alright. First attack with the doot doot.
Yep.
Plus a d4.
Oh, God. 24. Let's add a d4 for flavor. That's 25.
Yeah.
That's 1d10 plus 3. That's only 4 points of doot doot damage.
How do you want to take him out? He had 4 hit points left.
Oh god, what horrible song do I want to start playing as it shoots in slow motion? Let's see.
There was a Hearthstone streamer meme of like all the numbers coming up, like it's exactly lethal.
I want Never Want to Give You Up by Rick Astley to start playing out of the trumpet as the energy of the shot goes to kill this guy. And that's the explosion of his head.
Amazing.
So this guy watches his friends contemplate, turning them in, giving up and, taking the money and leaving. And he's like, oh, well, fuck that. I'm going to fuck these guys up. He opens the door, watches his own dogs attack him, gets trapped in the corner, and then he's frozen in place, paralyzed, as these ghost dogs are just mawing his body. And you hear, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around, and
I completely forgot that there were 2 children in this room, and I most likely traumatized them.
It's okay, they're shielded.
there is in fact a holy weapon shield covering them, and they're curled into each other. They don't really see it much. The one outside the door, though.
Look,
Like to use my bonus action, if possible, to try to tie Tommen up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say that's easy enough. He's unconscious.
I tie him up with rope and manacles.
Sure. Alright, all done. And we are out of combat.
Alright.
So.
That was amazing. I love
I
that
click my
encounter so
boots
much.
off so I don't waste any more time on them.
Okay. We'll take all your boots are off. The dust has settled. The kids are unharmed. Changa.
Changa's just been baking cookies at the house.
Changa. Well, first off, is Red too tired to join us?
Yeah, she's had a full day of work, so she is going to go.
I absolutely figured that. No problem at all. I don't want to put any more stress on her than I have to.
Yeah.
In the meantime, while this fighting has been occurring, and you are none the wiser, because you are standing at a now open closet door next to a lion and your drunken fox friend. I think she froze.
Yep.
Can you hear me? Can you hear us?
She froze on a very funny face.
She did.
Y'all better screenshot me.
Oh, it just changed. Could you hear what I was saying?
Yes.
Alright. So, next to a lion and your drunken fox friend staring at a bound and gagged, but now awake, Mawpock Bandit in your closet.
Oh, what bandit?
Mawpock, they're raccoon folk.
Ah.
And actually,
It's
well,
a
street
bandit,
thug.
and he's a raccoon. Oh my god.
A street thug. But yes, that pun is in fact available for all to enjoy.
Yes. And also, he's in what's been designated as Gerald's closet. Like,
Yeah, it's outside. You're in Gerald's room. No furniture, just bound, angry raccoon.
Does he have a gag? Can he talk?
He is gagged right now, and he is. You hear a lot of muffled.
Wow, you're a very passionate speaker. I'm gonna look up at the lion and just kind of stare until he notices.
What the fuck is that?
Hang on, did y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're eyeing this lion like.
Yeah, he's eyeing the line. You hear his pitch go a little higher as he goes, "What the fuck is he doing here?" What are you?
Yes.
Yes. The fuck do you mean? Yes.
Sure. I'm sorry. This is funny to me.
You're a very strange creature.
You have to know, I cannot understand anything that you're saying. I think you might have called me pretty, which, I mean, I'd appreciate. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're sort of bound in a closet, so I think you have more things to worry about than my gorgeous elf, so.
She's crazy.
A flower?
No.
No. I'm gonna look at the lion and then, like, slowly go to remove the gag or the mouth covering,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll take it off if the lion doesn't stop me.
The lion doesn't stop you. The lion's just like laying there watching this, and he's in there. You're crazy.
Oh gosh. Oh, this is so funny. Alright, so now the raccoon can speak.
He's just like very disconcerted, leaning back towards you as you're like right in his face.
You had so much to say when no one can understand you, and now you're at a loss for words?
You are crazy.
How?
Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? And why is there a lion?
Well, to be completely fair, I have no idea what in the world you are. Some scraggly looking flesh bag?
Flashback.
Yes! Flashback! It's disturbing.
I'm disturbing.
Yes,
You tied me in a
yes,
fucking
yes.
closet. Where the fuck
Everyone
is this?
here is disturbing.
I
You
keep
are
forgetting Changa is an insect.
I ain't got the same guts that y'all do, bro. I got an exoskeleton.
Got an exoskeleton.
Lady, you're a bug that's tied me up in your closet. What's happening?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I don't know. I've been
What?
comforting a mother.
What?
I've been comforting a mother. This lady lost her children. That's been my priority.
That's not a D20. You see that? And he just kind of... That's weird.
What?
Is he trying to pretend like he doesn't know what she's talking about? Like,
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. He also rolled really shit for his deception.
he's just like,
That's strange.
I'm gonna take my antenna and I'm gonna like get into his face and I'm gonna start tickling his face with my antenna and I'm like, so you want to tell me something about the kids, don't you?
Stop that.
And then I make it more intense. This will only get worse from here.
I love how Charles plans to properly interrogate this guy when he gets back, and Changa is just like, doing more work on it than he was. Just like, unorthodox, but I like it.
Make it
I think her methods
intimidation
would be more effective anyway.
Oh goodness. Okay.
with advantage.
Oh yay!
You've got a lion and you are a freaky fuck. He doesn't know what you are. You're attacking him with antenna. It's strange.
That's fair. I think anyone would be uncomfortable if I were doing that. So advantage is I roll 2 times and get the higher one.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
know
I gotta
this.
ask,
I just
just
want
for
to
the sake
check.
of my sanity, you're a moth, so these are puffy antenna, right?
Okay. I designed her with poofy antenna, but I believe that scientifically, not every single moth, but like silk moths and like thicker moths, the women have smaller antennas and the men have the thick fluffy antennas.
Gotcha.
But like I didn't know that when I designed her, and I like the fluffy antennas.
That's totally cool.
So there's that.
Wait, quick way to solve that. She's trans.
Yeah, but I say she can easily be I was gonna say androgynous, but trans works too.
I never thought about that.
No.
I'm gonna sit on that. I'm gonna think about that.
Okay.
I think most insects can switch their gender.
Wait, hang on. I need to look this up. This will be quick. Can moths change their gender?
Would that make her intersex?
Maybe.
I'm all for this representation.
Me too.
Hell yes.
Well, butterflies can do that. In some creatures, like butterflies, the split is visible over their entire bodies. Some butterflies display a rare dual condition called, I can't pronounce that can cause male and female traits to be arranged either haphazardly or bilaterally, bilaterally, with one side male and the other equally female. So that's butterflies, and butterflies and moths are in the same insect family. So
she could be trans, she could be non-binary, she could be intersex. Like that covers all of that.
yeah, basically. Wow, I'm gonna digest with that one. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Going to ask Changa, what is your gender? Yes.
Yes. Oh, I love
My gender is beautiful. Flashes out her wings.
Period.
I love that so much.
I want that on a t-shirt now. Oh my goodness. Okay, doing the math, I have a -1 on intimidation. That is 17.
Wow. Okay. He's thoroughly
Fluffy antennas
skeeved out, and
works.
he's like, all right. Yeah, they're in the woods.
Which woods?
There's a shack not far out of the Alder Heart, about 30 yards to the west. That's where the runts are.
The runts?
The little... He's got his hands out. He's like... The mites, the little...
Oh,
fucking...
the children.
Sure.
They're children. That's what they are.
They're bitey.
And you're ugly. So...
Thanks.
Yeah. Y'all, this is a temperature color changing cup, and I didn't realize until I put my drink in it. I'm very fascinated with
That's
this.
amazing.
Nice.
Awesome.
Also,
Anybody got a burn heal?
for reasons, I would like the smallpox to be named Benny. For reasons.
Oh, goodness.
Just because I want to do a line when
Okay.
it's gonna be great.
If
Just-
any
friend, you are my only
scared show
friend.
up in this game, I quit.
No
What
scare.
friend? You are my only friend.
Okay. Well, Chang'e now knows this. It's pretty. That information came a little too late to her, but at least it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna ask, why is it necessary to steal children?
Boss wanted to put pressure on the older one. Needed her to do us a favor.
Oh. Why?
She was a bit resistant to our ideas.
So you're indoctrinating children.
He gets this look like he's super confused, like he's probably not had that much schooling. And you've just used a very big word.
Okay. Let me simplify this in a way that your poor little pea-sized brain can understand.
I'm not a...
So.
Wait, that's mean.
So, indoctrinating is sort of like manipulation. You know that word, right? You've existed long enough to know that word.
I'm not a doctor.
No. Indoctrination has nothing to do with doctors.
Why does it say doctor?
You poor useless creature. How have you lived this long? How have you communicated with people if you can't understand the basics of root words? I'm not even from here, and I feel like I'm more eloquent at speaking your language. This isn't even my mother tongue, and yet I'm using words like indoctrination, and you don't know what that is!
I'm sorry.
This is by far my favorite session so far.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's okay. It's alright. If you want, I can teach you all of the smart words that I know and what they mean so that you can speak intelligently.
Why?
Because idiots are annoying and they don't need to exist. And
That's-
I think that you could spend your time a lot more wisely if you were away from people that kidnap children and try to use them, that's just bad. That's just dumb. Simply, it's just dumb. Crime, it's just dumb.
I'm locked in your closet.
Yeah, this is your consequence of your actions.
That's a crime to lock someone in a closet.
But it's a crime to indoctrinate and kidnap children. Wait, you silence.
Oh, he worded again, not a doctor. He just mouthed at it again.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
And this is why education is important.
Yes. This is why we need school. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of it. Enough of it.
At this point, Red has walked downstairs to talk to Eliza. So it's just you, the lion, and the thug.
Okay. I'm actually gonna turn back to the lion and look at him.
He's just sitting there, looks tired, his paws crossed in front of him, and he just looks over to you.
Hello.
Just lets out one of those big toothy yawns.
And then at the sight of teeth, I was just gonna go, oh god.
So does the thug, too. He's just like,
Small creatures cower in fear. Wow. That's not terrifying at all. Who are you? I'm going to assume that you're an acquaintance of Red?
does like that like huge mane shake that they do sometimes.
Are you mute? You can just shake your head or nod. You don't have to talk, but I don't want to be rude in case you can't speak.
When you start to do this with your hands, he comes up and puts his nose on your hand and then fully leans his forehead into your hand and starts to chuff, if anyone knows what that sound is.
I know what that sound is.
Yeah, so he's like nuzzling into your hand and chuffing.
Okay, I know what that is. She doesn't know what that is, though. She's just gonna, like, be frozen there.
It's so scary, but it's so soft.
Isn't the size of the lion's nose about the size of her torso?
It's pretty, because she's not very big, right? She's short.
No, she's very small.
Yeah,
I forget exactly how tall I made her, but
he's not nuzzling your hands. He's nuzzling your fucking arms.
Oh, jeez. Well, this is really sweet. I don't know why he's doing that, but that's real sweet. But she's just gonna be like, okay. And I'm gonna look over to the raccoon. I'm like, do you know what this means?
No!
Okay.
Why do you have that?
No.
What? He just like leans further into the closet and quietly goes, help.
That's an appropriate response.
I think at that, the lion stops, looks over at him, looks back at you, licks the top of its jowls for a bit, stands up, stretches, and then goes and lays in the closet in between you and the thug. And just lays there.
I think I missed if he asked if he can go. The lion has answered that question of no. You stay in closet.
Oh,
Great.
so confused. So confused. Who is this person? Who is this person? Ah. I don't even know what to do, man.
That's alright. We only have a few more minutes left, so we're going to jump to the other group, let you guys do a quick meetup, and then we are going to call it a night, so we can move from Chonga's confusion as she stares at the lion.
Awesome.
Over to the group at the shack.
I have completely bondage wrapped this man up in rope and manacles.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh no. Is Bless still... I don't fucking need Bless! That's 22!
Guys. And it wouldn't affect it.
He's not going anywhere. This is people should be questioning what Zinzi's does in her spare time.
Hey, in the Meadowfin military, you have to learn rope work. Because you never know when you need them. Make a rope bridge, or tie someone up, or...
It's definitely the Meadowfen's military, not her personal life.
Hey, I was in JRTC in high school where I learned rope bridges and how to make harnesses for the Raider team. So it's definitely a military thing.
Doesn't love Shinobi.
You watch as
these terrible things, and that's what I gotta say is like, if I say anything about it, she's gonna shoot. Nah.
You all watch as Ramona just bolts over to the twins, Glennis and Finn, and just like wraps them in a huge group hug. The two of them, seeing her, have broken down as they're finally letting themselves feel relief in the center of this ramshackle hut. Anything you guys want to do?
Phil's going to admire the tender moment. Feel good. And then he's going to loot Tom and stuff. Like, oh, he's counting his money. Let's see, how much does he have in here?
Okay.
I think I got swiped by a very nasty sword when he hit me before. Does he still have that on him? He hit me with
Make an investigation check. Are you just checking Tommen, or are you checking the whole room?
I would like to cast Detect Magic to find any magical items in the room and gather them up.
Okay, cast it.
At the moment, I'm checking just Tommen and the desk. Or we need two separate ones for that.
Okay. On the desk, you find about 700 gold pieces. You find another small book, but this one doesn't seem to be as much a ledger like the last one was. This one seems to be more import-export.
That's also good information to have.
He doesn't have any sword like that. He has two short swords, he has two daggers, he has leather armor, He's got a set of goggles, which, Showery, when you cast Detect Magic, the goggles are lighting up, and you also notice that underneath his feathers is lit up in kind of coiling, swirling lines. A magic residue.
A residue? Can I, like, part the feathers to see if it's, like, a tattoo along the skin?
You look under his feathers, and on his forearms, he has tattoos.
Ooh, magic.
Are you casting Identify or just Detect?
I have... I'm gonna take a minute and cast Identify.
Okay, for each...
I have no more spells.
I will also say that as you cast Detect Magic, there is, in a small box that's hidden under some of the crates in that spare room, a glow in this little... It's like a case. It's like that big.
Definitely going and grabbing the case.
Okay. So, I told you how much gold it was, Gerald? I think I said it was 700?
Yes,
700
the
something.
bag was 700 gold. I still haven't actually tallied the other bag of gold, but this is...
Well, the one you just threw to the group of thugs who grabbed it and left?
Yeah. But it doesn't matter at this point because they split a big bag of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just gonna point that out there.
They could both go out and buy and operate their own farm for the next 25 years with that much fucking money.
Pretty much.
Never have to work a dishonest day in their life.
So, first you look at the tattoo. It is called
I will identify one of the tattoos.
It's called the Coiling Grasp Tattoo. It causes grasping tendrils that exude from the tattoo itself and can grapple a creature within 15 feet, but it is imbued in the skin itself. It's not a magic item you can take.
Yeah.
But, as it curious that someone is able to do such a thing, that's something interesting.
Somebody who it'd be very useful for someone who steals and kidnaps people. He gets his hands on them and then he just mine.
That's very true.
The goggles that you found
Mm-hmm.
are they are very garish looking goggles carved from dragon shards. They are called Finder's goggles. For those who are at home, while wearing these lenses, you gain the following benefits. When you make a insight check, you can roll a d4 and add that number to the check. And as an action, you can use the goggles to identify the aura of you can examine an object and identify the aura of the last creature that touched it.
Ooh.
And then make a insight check against a DC of 13 plus the number of days since that last contact occurred. And on a success, you learn the creature's type and can immediately use the goggles to locate creature to find the creature.
Ooh. Okay,
and it can only be used once until the next dawn. It has one charge.
Okay. So, that was just what was on him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And the tattoos are two separate tattoos, or are they like combined?
It's like sleeves, like half sleeves.
Okay.
It's the same tattoo.
Okay. So if I dispelled magic on one of them, would it work on both of the arms, or do I have to do it separately? Or do I just have to try and find out?
Gotta say, only one way to find out.
Okay. That's my last 3rd level spell.
Hold on. Before you do that.
Before I do it? Okay.
Never mind. I have detect magic, not
Dispel is the 3rd level.
Yeah, I don't have 3rd level yet because I'm taking levels in Rogue, so I don't have my 3rd level yet.
Dispel the tattoos.
All right.
I'm gonna try on the right arm first.
You cast a spell on the right arm and watch as underneath the feathers that glow from the point that you dispel dissipates and snakes along the tendrils on both arms.
Yes!
They are now
All right,
just
well-
mundane tattoos.
Well, let's see how he feels about that when he wakes up. Won't be able to use those anymore. Holy shit, I am completely out of spells. Okay. I go and grab that little glow under the boxes.
Okay. As you do that,
put it in my
I'm just
bag.
going to, for flavor's sake, point out that Speaker Avery looks over at where the kids are and just kind of smiles sweetly and puts her hand on Ramona's shoulder and goes, I'm glad you were able to find your family. It looks like, however, I have quite a bit to report, so I will report to the other council members and return to you as soon as I have any more information. But I do appreciate your concern for my safety and the safety of my home and my staff. Thank you.
And
she will-
thank you for your help. I think I might owe you dinner.
I will never
I'm not
turn
quite
it
sure what
down.
the custom is, but that sounds about right.
Come by Thursday morning. We'll have baklava.
That sounds quite lovely. Thank you. And she will head out back towards the Elder Heart. You look at the box. The glow is
Yes.
coming from within the box, and it is locked.
Check it for traps.
Roll an investigation check.
I mean, you have a bandit in the room.
Woo! 19 plus 2, 21.
It is not
Ooh.
trapped.
Can you pick a lock?
Actually, I used my last channel divinity to become proficient in thieves' tools, pull out my thieves' tools, and pick the lock.
Roll a sleight of hand with proficiency.
16 plus proficiency 3, that's 19, plus sleight of hand, plus 4, 23.
23.
Nice.
Click. You're able to get it open. You lift the lid, and set out in this box are a series of amulets. They're all, it's interesting. They're like little stones that are of like a greenish, bluish hue to them, with a glass bead over top of them, all on a very thin chain. And they are giving off a magical glow.
Something to look for later. I will close the box and put it in my bag folder.
Okay.
Alright. That's... Found a shiny box.
Yes, I will also put the goggles in my bag.
Okay.
Because I don't think Gerald looted those off of him, considering they were just goggles.
No, I got a lot of the mundane stuff, and I had like set the goggles down. Like, you can have the goggles. Fine.
Cool.
I might ask
Those-
about at some point if we ever have to go have a missing person again. So I have
Yeah,
really-
right?
For the guy, I have good insight and investigation. So
So it was just the 3 things I found with detect magic, correct? The tattoos, the goggles, and the box.
Yes. And
Okay,
really, it's
cool.
the necklaces themselves that were giving off that aura. It's just because they were
Right.
in the box, it was hard to tell.
Yeah.
how many amulets are there?
There are 10.
Oh, yeah. 10
10.
amulet. What school of magic do they give off? I can know that with detect magic.
That's a good
That's
question.
where it looks at the.
If they're, I think conjuration. I think they're a fireball of necklace of fireball.
10 next to fireball. That is a war crime waiting to happen.
This is is one thing that I really, as a DM, should get better at memorizing.
There's a lot to memorize. Don't
So-
feel bad about looking stuff up.
Yeah.
Don't know. Enchantment,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. What? I'll just take the minute and, or no, not minute.
It's 10 minutes.
11 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
11 minutes to cast Identify on it.
Okay.
Sorry, folks, 10 more minutes.
Gerald will go through the desk again, see if he found look for any like hidden compartments.
Actually, you know what? As you're doing that, I wonder. Yeah, I don't. Never mind. I thought for a second that Gwen had that as a prepared spell so that she didn't have to spend the 10 minutes.
Oh,
'Cause she
that'd
didn't
be
really
nice.
She does have it as a ritual,
Awesome.
though.
oh,
it would
okay.
also
So
be-
same thing.
Yeah. But that's fine. Yeah, so you are able to cast Identify, and they are basically mini sending stones that interconnect with each other, that do not have the word limit. They have a grand total time limit per day, but they're basically like walkie-talkies with each other that are all interconnected. So the earrings that they have in Critical Role Season 1,
Oh, they're necklaces?
they're necklaces.
Oh, and there's 10?
There's 10 of them.
What was the time limit for a day?
I have to look
Did
it
you
up.
say?
I
Oh,
have to
okay.
look it up.
You just said they had
I-
one, but you didn't say it.
Yes, yeah, I didn't say.
Okay.
I have to. I did have
You're
it.
seriously bringing back cellular minutes? Is that what's going on? God damn it!
Yes, I am, bitches.
5,800 minutes.
Do they have to be attuned?
That's
They
not the
do
right
not.
number for that song either.
They do not
Awesome.
take up an attunement slot.
I'm going to just hand one to Gerald, hand one to Zinzi's, hand one to Gwen, and say, it's probably a good idea to put these on. Just wear these for a while, and I put one on myself. I'm not going to tell them what they are.
You just hear, "Oh my," from Gwen as she puts it on.
What the fuck is this necklace called?
It doesn't have a name. I have to remember the name. It's basically this. I will make a homebrew for it and then send it out to you guys. But it's basically the same thing as the earrings from Critical Role Season 1.
I'm just gonna put in my notes walkie-talkie necklace.
I like that.
Works. Yeah. Okay, looking like this. All right. As long as it doesn't explode.
Yeah, I'm 95% sure it's not going to explode.
Well, it's better than nothing. Do I find anything else of interest in his like any information or books or anything on his person or in his desk?
Nope, you found pretty much everything.
Gerald's like, holds up the big bag of gold. Well, we can divvy this up when we get back. We have 100 gold each, or we can put it all towards the furniture.
You do see
We'll
an
figure it out.
assortment of different, in this broken down house. The furniture's probably not something you want to bring in. It's all moldy and nasty. But they do have an assortment of food stores. And only some of it is stale.
Shove it into the bag of holding.
Yeah.
And then I'll put it back out on the shelves as soon as we get home. I'll say
Okay.
that now so I don't forget.
Absolutely.
Cool.
As you're doing this, you do hear the young girl of the twins, Glennis, kind of looks up at Ramona and just goes, "Can we go home now?"
All right, then. All right, kids. Let's get you back to Mom. Come on. Jeez. That crazy cat is probably worried sick. Let's go like kind of like let them hold his hand, and he'll lead them out.
Okay.
Shouldn't Avery have taken Tommen in?
She left him
That's a
with you.
fair point.
She left him with you.
Great. Now, alright, detour before we head home. Gotta take this fucker into jail.
Ah, yes.
I can do that.
Cool. Because I am spent.
You need sleep for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, I'm still shaking off of whatever those mushrooms were.
Next time, if there is a next time for you in those mushrooms, don't eat a handful of them and shove them in your face.
I ate one, thank you very much. I still have 14.
DM, I'm gonna start dragging Tommen's unconscious body out of the shack as they're
I
speaking.
will help dragging.
Make strength check with advantage because you're being helped. But also, I really want to see how this is gonna go.
Just like dragging his face across the floor.
14.
14? You're still able to get him moving. It's slow going. You're thankful for the help, but you are able to pull him along, and you are not delicate about it at all.
No.
He's losing feathers along the way.
Pulling him by his feet and his head's going thunk, thunk,
Yeah.
thunk, 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 thunk.
We're getting to the, oh god.
Anytime he wakes up, I just throw sleep powder in his face.
He does not wake up.
Okay.
I rolled to check.
Combination of sleep powder and the occasional head thunk.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm gonna drag his ass to jail, make sure he gets put into a cell, and I'll question him later.
All right. Gerald, are you taking to jail as well, or are you going back to the house?
I will be seeing them to the jail. Do I see the perch guard that we talked to before? That was kind of our buddy who we fought alongside him during the raid.
Alden?
Yeah, is he around?
Make a perception check.
Okay. First step. Billy?
We're gonna
Sorry,
wrap up
guys,
soon. I know you're fading.
I'm starting to get really tired.
I know you're fading. We're gonna wrap up real soon, I promise.
25.
25? You do not see him around.
Ooh. Is there like I still have the list of dirty guards on me. Do I see like the guard captain or someone like around? Like an officer?
Towards the jail area?
Yeah, like around the jail area.
There's plenty of guards. Now, mind you, there's a list of names that are mostly coded that you guys have been working to crack. There's no list of descriptions. So, unless you know them all by name, you wouldn't know that. But you do see if you guys... Is there anyone who's going with the kids to the mansion, or are you all going to the guardhouse?
Well, like, Gerald has the kids, but he's like kind of outside of the jail. It's kind of like keeping them.
Because you'd have to go to get to the jail area, you have to go into the council area. Shari, you're muted.
Sorry, plain flew red. If Gerald is going to go to the jail with Zinzi's, then Chowdery would have taken the kids to Chang'e.
Did you become a moth?
House. No. Just got my
Okay.
words mixed up.
Okay, just checking. Alright, so you're taking the kids back to the mansion?
Yeah, I am so tired.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like if you're doing business, no, we're going home.
Yep.
Alright. Gerald and Zinzi's, you are able to get pretty easily. More so than you expected. Not just because Zinzi's is still a town's guard, is obviously a town's guard, But you're able to get into the council area and get him into the jail, almost like they've been alerted that you're coming. Speaker Avery wasn't going to do the work. She's a wizard.
That's fair.
That would have been real helpful with a her +1.
I just dragged Tommen into his jail cell, use what tiny strength I have to yeet him inside, slam the cell shut, and I look to the guards. I'll be back later. I need a nap. And I walk away.
Okay.
What time is it? That's the next for my next question. What is it? What time is it?
It's late. It's real late.
Probably after midnight late.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, none of the people that we need that I would need to talk to are be either awake. Granted, I'm not entirely sure that like any of the council members sleep.
Fair point.
He'll make the effort to like peek into Conrad's office, see if he's working late or not.
It's dark.
Yeah, no, he's like, no. He is slightly nervous. He's just like, I don't know if one of the people on this list is going to be posted here at the guard station. So, and also, I don't want to accidentally hand the list of crooked guards to a guard that is crooked. He's like, well, they wouldn't be able to get him out without people knowing because Avery let everyone know that Tommen was coming. So, I think it's safe for the morning. I'm going to bed.
Alright. So, real quick, just to wrap up. Shari, you're able to bring all of the kids back. It's a warm moment as the kids, the two twins run to Eliza, give huge hugs. Ramona's still lingering back, nervous, ashamed, and the camera then tilts back over to where Zinzi's and Gerald are leaving the council canopy, leaving the jail area, and heading back down the road, back towards their home, when you both hear a voice chirp out, "Oh, there you are," as a familiar voice of Paisley is nearby.
Oh,
Zinzi's,
no.
you turn and see your little sister.
One time Shari isn't there.
Just watching you walk by, peeking over her book as she was able to
It's
sneak
past her
out.
fucking bedtime.
She snuck out to explore the city on her own, as you know she would have. And is just staring at you. And that's where we're gonna call it a night. Unless you have anything to say in response, Cincy's.
Oh, ginger snaps.
And that's
Because
where
I try not to curse around my baby sister. Because if I remember, I made her the baby sister.
She is the baby
I try
sister.
not to curse around her.
And that is where we will end it for tonight.
That was so good!
That was gold.
Oh, yes.
I hope you
Actually,
all had
gold's kind of
fun.
devalued right now. That was palladium. That was palladium.
Oh my goodness.
I hope you all had fun.
Yeah.
So much.
I know we're really tired, so
I hate to be that bitch, but I need to log off. It is
yeah.
very late and I need to sleep.
We are going to call it a night. For anyone who is watching, thank you for staying up with us so late. I hope you had a great time. Don't forget to check out all of our many other games that we have around the week. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.